perhaps too much applause at my table when I said that I've got 50 pages in my speech, and if we raise $1,000 for each page, we can go home early and everybody can be real happy. You're not supposed to clap, but thank you. I spent a good part of the day, I know Chris had to run, but earlier with Chris Pappas. We were bouncing around Manchester together. He is going to be a fantastic member of Congress. Give him a good round of applause. New Hampshire needs his voice. We need his voice. We need his leadership down in Washington today, obviously more than ever. And I'm thrilled to see the campaign that he's running and the support that he's been able to earn up here in Carroll County. And folks, I am thrilled to be back in New Hampshire. As many of you know, many of you reminded me as we were walking through the cocktail party, my family has some deep roots and some strong ties to this state. It was in Nashua City Hall where my great uncle launched his presidential campaign. And it was at Victory Park where he came to finish it. Countless times, my grandfather and my Uncle Teddy put in a call to a member of the Dunphy family to help throw together some last-minute rally at the Hampton Beach Grandstand or Carpenter Hotel. And my own visits up here over the course of the past several years. In 2008 with my grandmother, and in Concord, and working for then and campaigning for then Senator Barack Obama. Knocking on doors with a bunch of you in 2016. New Hampshire has always been a part, and an integral part, of our American story, and it has become an indelible part of my family's history. I am perhaps most grateful to know, with the invitation that you extended, Anita, that this is somehow an attempt to make up for that whole Nixon-Kennedy vote some 60 years ago. I'm grateful you all stayed, and I'm grateful you're not all screaming the Red Sox, so thanks. Hey, we might be an Irish family, but we let that grudge go about when I got the invitation to be here. Folks, you know this. Election day is less than 3 weeks away. It is less than 3 weeks until our party has a chance to show the world that Donald Trump does not get to define who we are. And I know you are in the trenches right now, that we are in this final spring. That given the hours and the resources and the energy that you can muster over the past year, and that you're now digging just a little bit deeper to give a little bit more. A few more phone calls, a few more lit drops, a few more knocks on that door, a few more dollars, a few more conversations, canvases, and anything else that New Hampshire, that Carroll County can offer so that our country wakes up on November 7th to something a bit better and a bit brighter than the past 2 years. And so let me say thank you. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. From somebody crisscrossing this country and in these trenches with you. Thank you for doing what you can. Because we hear an awful lot about that blue wave, as if it is something that somehow mysteriously appears. And yes, God willing, it is coming in short time. But that wave does not just appear. It has been brewing and it has been building with every single one of those handshakes and phone calls and canvases that you all have done. And it has been building since the moment that Donald J. Trump was elected President of these United States. And it has been carried on by every single one of you. Your voices, your activism, your unwavering belief that this country is so much better than what we are seeing from this administration. It's been a long 2 years. We wake up every day to a new assault on something that we hold dear. Not as Democrats, but as human beings. Our ballot box, our free press, our golden doors, our global standing, our justice system, our healthcare, our civil rights, our dignity, our democracy itself. Not sure we should be applauding for that, but I take your point, thanks. And look, folks, we could talk about Donald Trump till morning. We're already there.